Hi, I'm Jeremiah Owyang, the founder of CrowdCompanies. We're an association for large companies who want to be part of the collaborative economy. Corporations actually don't have a choice. They must be part of this collaborative economy. Just as we saw the rise of peer-to-peer media, people creating their own content and sharing it, we're now seeing people create their own goods, called the maker movement, and sharing what they already have in the sharing economy. And this is called the collaborative economy. Essentially, it means peer-to-peer commerce. People are bypassing corporations. You have no choice but to join and lead this movement or risk disruption. Right now, we've seen significant disruption to the transportation space, such as Uber versus the Parisian taxi drivers, and we've seen physical space like Airbnb. The next spaces to be radically impacted are money. People are creating their own currencies and sharing things on Lending Club. And we're also seeing people sharing and creating their own food. They're turning their own homes into restaurants. We're also going to see services, personal and business, continue to rise and people tap each other instead of traditional corporations. The one area that we're seeing growth in, and it's not well documented yet, is people will share education and teach each other instead of going to colleges. And we'll see people share utilities like energy, telecom, and bypass traditional energy companies. So across all of these industries and verticals, pretty much everything in our life, it can start to look very peer-to-peer based. Well, first, corporations must have a mindset change. We can't think of these people really as consumers. They're really empowered people. They're creating their own goods, they're funding each other, they're turning their homes into hotels, and they're becoming hosts. So the term that we use is they are empowered people. They're like a class of their own small companies, which we can call micro companies or micro entrepreneurs. So the mindset shift is this: we must think of the crowd as our partner. The crowd is now our partner, not just our customer. So the way we think about business has changed. And yes, companies can partner with these startups that enable these behaviors and find new business models. We're also seeing companies like Coca-Cola and Nokia launch their own versions of these websites and bringing it closer to home. But in the end, the relationship changes. The crowd is now a partner. The leading example of a crowd company is GE, and they have tapped the crowd to help them design products and build it with them. They've done a number of crowdfunding and crowdsourcing events as well. We're also seeing Ford turn their funding Uber drivers to have their own Ford cars, and we're seeing BMW in San Francisco rent their cars from their own dealership lots in order to meet this new movement. A number of hotels like Marriott, W Hotels, and even hotels in Las Vegas are starting to change their business model to be part of this new movement. If you search on Google the collaborative economy timeline, you'll find a list of many corporations who have deployed in this space. To understand that the crowd is becoming like a company and people are empowered to get what they need from each other. So understand that mindset shift. And the second thing is this: change your business model so your products can be built alongside or with your customers, and two, make sure that your products themselves can be shared. And lastly, understand that the benefits of this is resiliency. Your company will be connected to the ecosystem, empower others, built to last, and of course, new business models means new profit centers. Merci beaucoup.